Hello class, no? Good day. So, pasensya na kayo last time, hindi ko kayo na-meet. So, para makapaghabol tayo, so, i-record ko itong discussion ko ngayon dito sa bahay namin. Papasalamat ako kahit paano. May whiteboard ako dito para makapag-discuss ako sa inyo. So, yung topic natin ngayong araw, tungkol sa cash and cash equivalents. Okay? Again, yung topic natin ngayon, cash and cash equivalents. So, I'll be using your book for the purpose of mentioning the learning objectives. So, I would like to make sure that each learning objectives will be met at the end of this discussion. So, let's start. Pakikuha yung libro ninyo dun sa chapter ng cash and cash equivalents sa Intermediate Accounting 1, Volume 1. So, ano yung unang learning objective dito sa cash and cash equivalents? Ang sabi niya, to understand the concept of cash. Diba? So, ang tanong ngayon, what is cash? Diba? So, kumbaga, class, as you all know, cash, is the standard medium of exchange. Ibig sabihin, ito yung pinaka-ginagamit natin on our day-to-day transactions when purchasing goods and services. Now, class, yung cash na ito, kung titignan mong mabuti, in layman's term, cash means money. For non-accountancy people, ang ibig sabihin ng cash, money, pera. But in accounting parlance, as far as accounting standards are considered and concerned, cash is a broader term than money. So, in accounting parlance, ang laman ng cash class money and other negotiable instruments. So, again, in accounting parlance, cash means money and other negotiable instruments. Ano yung other negotiable instruments? So these are equivalent to bills and coins or money that are acceptable in banks for immediate deposit. So later I'll be mentioning the items of money. Okay, class? Now, what is the condition for an asset or criteria for an asset to be considered as cash? Okay, tandaan nito. Klase, tandaan nito, Ang condition para ang asset ay ma-classify siya bilang isang cash, kailangan unrestricted yan, in use, Again, I repeat, kailangan yung condition unrestricted in use. Anong ibig sabihin ng unrestricted in use? It is readily available for the operations of the business in settlement of obligations, etc. So, para mas maintindihan natin, aside from the fact that it is unrestricted or readily available for use, pwede rin na ma-classify as cash if this is held for current maturing obligations. So if the cash is set aside as a fund in paying currently maturing obligations, that is considered also as cash. Ano yung mga halimbawa nito? May isang negosyo, nag-set up siya ng isang fund for the purpose of paying the salaries of its employees. So, ang tawag doon, payroll fund class. Payroll fund. With that, yung payroll fund na yun, nakaset aside yung pera. Okay. But it is for the current maturing obligations, no? Yung day-to-day operations ng business. It is still considered to be as cash. Nakaset aside lang siya. Cash pa rin yun. Ang basis mo dito, sa current maturing obligations, kailangan class, yung obligation must be settled 1 year or less. So if you are setting aside some funds, no, 1 year or less, pwede siyang ma-consider to be as cash. Okay? No? So ngayon, class, that would be for the first learning objective. Yung concept ng cash. Okay? Let's have yung concept naman or second learning objective. Ano yung second learning objective mo dito? Class, to understand the concept of cash equivalents. Okay. So, how do we differentiate cash from a cash equivalent? Paano naman to, sir? Cash and then cash equivalents. Okay, ganito, no? If cash is considered to be the standard medium of exchange, no? Or cash means money and other negotiable instruments that is unrestricted in use or held for current maturing obligations 1 year or less. Ang cash equivalents naman, tandaan nyo, ganito siya, no? These are short term. So, memorize mo somehow, no? Yung formula net or familiarize yourself, no? These are short term. Highly liquid investments. Short term and highly liquid investments, no? That are readily convertible into cash. Okay? And must be purchased, no? At least 3 months. Sorry, at most, no? 3 months before maturity. So, paano to, sir? Itong cash equivalent. So, may bago sa inyo class, no? Sa subject natin, we will be discussing different types of assets. So, na-mention ko na una yung cash. Pero, mamaya, mas pag-uusapan natin yung detalye niya. And another thing, itong cash equivalents, no? So, para mas maintindihan mo yan, burahin ko muna yung laman ng cash dito, no, class? Para mas ma-illustrate natin ano tong cash equivalents. Ano? So, ganito, class. Okay na kayo, ha? Ito na ito, class, ha? Okay. Ganito, no? Sabi niya, these are short-term and highly liquid investments that are readily convertible into cash and must be purchased at most yung 3 months or 3 months or less, no? If we will restate this definition, 3 months or less, no? Before maturity. So, pwede itong 3 months or less. Okay? So, ganito yan, class. Pag sinabing equivalence, no, class, basically, no, these are short-term investments. Okay? Ngayon, class, ano yung basis mo dun sa short-term investments? Okay? Parang sa pag-ibig yan. May tinatawag tayong 3-month rule. Diba? Ano kasi yung 3-month rule na sinasabi nila sa pag-ibig? Na kapag ikaw ay naka-experience ng breakup o hiwalayan, as a matter of courtesy and respect to your ex, no, loved one, hindi ka magkakaroon ng relationship in the next 3 months, di ba? Yun ang sinasabi ng 3-month rule, di ba? So, sa cash equivalents, ganun din, no? Meron siyang 3-month rule. Ano ba itong 3-month rule na to, class? Ganito. Marami kasing forms of investments. So, ano ba yung mga example ng forms of investments? Bangko Sentral o BSP Treasury Bill. So, ano ba yung BSP Treasury Bill na yan? So, isang commercial paper yan, class, no? Commercial paper na ini-issue ng Bangko Sentral at kapag nag-invest ka, bibigay ka ng pera. And then, after certain period of time, isosoli mo yung papel na binili mo, na in-issue ng Bangko Sentral, babayaran ka ng pera. Okay? Ano pa? Bukod sa BSP Treasury Bill, money market placement. Okay? Money market placement. Ano pa? Time deposit. So, ayan. So, yung mga these forms of investments are evidenced by a certificate, di ba? Ngayon, class, itong certificates na ito, pwedeng yung terms niyan, no? Pwede yan long term, short term. Okay? So, ganito, no? Tandaan nyo, class. Regardless of the term, we don't care about the term. Tandaan nyo, ang basis mo sa 3-month rule, yung date of purchase. Kung kailan mo nabili yan. Anong ibig sabihin? Tignan nyo to, class, ha? Tignan nyo to. December 31, 2020, magpe-prepare tayo ng financial statements. Kailan? December 31, 2020. Okay? So, on the same day, bumili tayo ng dalawang klase ng investment. Tingnan mo yung una. Bumili tayo, class, ng 2-month treasury bill. Okay? Pangalawa naman, bumili tayo, class, ng 4-month treasury bill. Okay? Gawin na natin yung 14-month treasury bill. Tignan nyo ito, class. Sa December 31, 2020, ito yung mga pinurchase nating investments. Hindi po ba? Yung una, 2-month treasury bill. Ibig sabihin, after 2 months, magmamature na to. So, is that considered to be a cash equivalent? Yes, kasi 3-month rule. Pasok siya doon sa 3 months. Dapat, from the date of purchase, within the next 3 months, magmamature na yan. Kaya nga cash equivalent kasi madali siyang mapalit, ma-convert into peso. Okay? So, pwede. So, ito pwede. Yung pangalawa, 14 months. 14 months. Pwede ba yun? Hindi siya. Kasi, more than 3 months. Now, the question is, tingnan mo to, ha? Tingnan mo. Comes December 31, 2021. Ilang buwan na lang yung treasury bill na binili mo noong 2020. Di ba 2 months na lang siya doon? Tama? Sir, question. 2 months na lang siya dito. From 14 months, ang remaining na lang na term is 2 months. Question. Magiging considered na ba siya as cash equivalents? Yes or no? Ulit ko, class. Tanongin kita. Nung binili mo siya ng December 31, 2020, 14 months. Ibig sabihin, ang due date niya, February 28, 2021. 14 months. No? So after 12 months, nung initial na purchase mo, hindi siya qualified. Ayun, no? Cross mark siya. But after 12 months, ilan na lang yung remaining term? 2 months. Question. Sir, considered na ba ito as treasury, as cash equivalents? The answer is no. Kasi, class, ang basis natin, date of purchase. Kung kailan mo yan nabili. Anong ibig sabihin? Class, anong ibig sabihin nun? Kung hindi siya nag-qualify upon purchase doon sa 3 months, then even if, after the passage of time, considering it has 2 months left before its maturity, still, hindi pa rin siya cash equivalents, no? Anong tawag sa kanya? Short-term investment. Short-term investment siya, no? Okay? Ang rule kasi ng accounting standard natin dito, class, for cash, no? Dapat nabili mo yan, class, 3 months or less before maturity. Hindi sinasabi na dapat 3 months or less lang. May word siyang purchased. Okay? O sir, paano kung ganito? Paano kung ganito? Pangatlo, I'll give you another example, no? 1 year time deposit, okay? 1 year time deposit. 1 year time deposit. Due on January 1, 2021. So, bumili ka daw ng 1 year time deposit, pero mag-due na siya next month. Sir, 1 year time deposit siya. Oo. But the remaining months, upon purchase, 1 month na lang. Or 1 day na lang, kinabukasan na lang. December 31, the following day, mag-due or magmamature na siya. Ang classification ng class, tatandaan nyo, cash equivalents. Okay? So, I know, no? Medyo nalilito kayo ngayon sa cash equivalents kasi ang nature niya, 3-month rule. Tandaan nyo, ganito yan. Una sa lahat, tignan mo, kailan nagpe-prepare ng financial statements. Kailan ka magpe-prepare ng financial statements? End of reporting period, December 31 for calendar year. Tama? Ngayon, dun sa kung kailan ka gagawa ng financial statements, tignan mo. Kung yung date of purchase mo, class, nung investments, magbibilang ka ngayon, ilan na ng months ang natitira. Okay? So, another example, number 4. Class, to number 4. Bumili ka daw, class, nung November 1, 2020. 2020, no? Mag-due daw siya, excuse me, February 28. February 28. Okay. So, gagawa ka ng financial statements December 31. Tama? Tingnan nyo. From November 1, 2020 hanggang March 28. From November 1, 2020 hanggang February 28, 2021. Ilang buwan yun? November, December, January, February. 4 months. So, sir, 4 months, no? 4 months. So, 4 months. Kailan mo nabili? November 1. Ngayon, question. Kung gagawa ka ng report sa December 31 ng financial statements, balance sheet, cash equivalents ba itong binili mo? Kung saan, from December 31 to February 28, 2 months na lang siya. Di ba? Hindi. It will never qualify as a cash equivalent. Kasi ang basis mo sa 3-month rule, yung date of purchase. Okay? Kahit 5 years pa, yan, class, 5 years yung term niya nung binili mo, at 1 month, 1 linggo na lang natitira, kapag gumawa ka ng FS, hindi pa rin yun magka-qualify as cash equivalents. Okay? Ang basis natin, yung purchase. Okay po? Sige. So, ang definition, ang nature, concept ng cash equivalent, short-term investments, no class, that are highly liquid investments. Ibig sabihin, madali siyang ma-dispose, no? Highly liquid, no? Madali siyang ma-settle, no? And readily convertible into cash within, no? Or must be purchased 3 months or less. Sir, paano ko saktong 3 months? Sakto pong 3 months. Pwede. Okay? Saktong 3 months pwede. Sir, what if ganito? So, ito actual CPA board exam question. Binigay ito. If the problem is silent, sinabi ng class, time deposit. Hindi ka binigyan sa board exam kung ano ang term niya. Kung 3 months, 4 months, 1 year, the problem is silent. Class, ang assumption, cash equivalent siya. So, all short-term investments, no, that are silent with regard to the terms, no, settlement period, okay, or date, it is presumed to be short-term as cash equivalents. Okay? Tandaan mo, 3-month rule ha. 3-month rule. So, tandaan mo lang, kapag nabili mo yung isang investment, more than 3 months yun, hindi siya cash equivalent. Ang classification na lang yun, long-term or short-term investment. So, kahit na nag-less than 3 months na lang yan, still, hindi siya cash equivalents. Babalik tayo saan? Pasensya na, makulit ha. Sa date of purchase. Okay? So, ano yung mga example ng cash equivalents class? 3-month BSP Treasury Bill, 3-month money market placement, o kaya naman, pwedeng 1 year BSP Treasury Bill, but purchase 3 months before maturity. Pwede yun, ha? Pwede yun. Basta ang purpose mo yun, na-purchase siya 3 months or less than before maturity. Okay? So, I think I'm done with the concept of the cash equivalents and the items, no? So, let's now continue. Okay? So, inuna ko na yung cash equivalents para matapos na siya. Magpo-focus ulit tayo saan? Sa cash. Sa cash tayo. Okay? Wala kayo dyan, ha? So, what's next, class? Ano yung next learning objective natin? Ano yung pangatlo? Ano yung pangatlo dito sa class? Sabi niya, to identify items considered as cash. No? Ano ba yung mga items? No? What are the items considered as cash? No? Items, no? Considered as cash. I hope while I'm discussing, you are also writing down some important notes. Okay? So, ano yung mga items considered as cash? Yung una dyan, class, yung tinatawag nating cash on hand. So, kumbaga, binibigyan tayo ng breakdown, no? Or classification. Ano yung mga cash? Next is cash in bank. Huh? Pangatlo, ito yung tinatawag nating cash fund. Okay? Let's start with cash on hand. So, kung napapansin nyo, nung nag-aral kayo ng basic accounting sa cash, ang isa lang alam mo, sinabing cash, cash on hand. Or pwedeng na-mention na sa inyo, cash in bank. Pero meron pang iba pala, di ba? So, ano ba yung cash on hand, sir? Ano ba itong cash on hand? Class, sandaan nyo. Pag sinabing cash on hand, this refers to your undeposited collections. No? Meaning, these are in the custody of the business. So, ano ba yung pwedeng maging undeposited collections mo? Pwedeng coins, pwedeng bills, pwedeng checks, pwedeng money orders, no class? And then pwedeng bank drafts. Okay. So, ito yung laman ng cash on hand. No, class? So, pag sinabing cash on hand, coins. So, ito, pareha, no? Ito. Pareha na class, coins. So, ang problema, ano yung sabihin ng coin? No? Pera. Okay? Pag sinabing bills, okay. Perang papel, ayan, no? Okay. This is a 1,000 peso bill, no? Okay, bill. Pag sinabi namang check, ano yung halimbawa check? So, ito, bibigyan kita ng check booklet ko. Okay, class? So, ito, no? Yan, okay? So, blank check, no? So, assuming may amount yan, no? So, those are checks, right? Okay. Ano naman to, sir, yung money order? Ano naman itong money order tsaka bank drafts? So, for your reference, maganda class, i-research mo ito sa bahay sa inyo ngayon. I-search mo yung example ng money order and bank drafts. But take note, these are documents, class, no? Normally issued by financial or banking institution. But and also acceptable, class, saan? Sa bank for immediate deposit. So, the ino-honor nila, considering or similar, no? Like a coin, bill, and check. Okay? So, yun ang cash on hand natin, no? Actually, may iba pa dyan na classification ng checks. Halimbawa, manager's check, gano'n. Ano ba yung manager's check, class, no? Yung manager's check, ganito yan. Ang tawag ito sa hawak ko kanina, class, na ito. Ordinary check lang to, no, class? Ordinary check lang yan. Ito. Ordinary check lang, no? Ordinary check. Pag manager's check, class, mas palaki ng size dito. Okay? Medyo mas malaki yung size niya. Illustrate natin yung manager's check. Okay, medyo mas malaki yung size niya, class, na ganyan, no? Tapos dito, nakasulat na halimbawa yung amount 100,000. Tapos pirmado nung bank head, no? Or bank manager, certifying that this check, no, has its own fund. Big sabihin, guaranteed may laman tong check, hindi siya tatalbog. So kung tatanungin ko kayo, which do you prefer? Accepting an ordinary check or a manager's check, class? Of course, manager's check. Yun nga lang, class, ang pinagkaiba nito, no, class, ang pinagkaiba nito, yung manager's check, kapag ini-issue yan, kailangan mo muna pumunta ng bangko para pa-certify mo yon. Ikakaltas na agad sa balanse mo yan, no? Unlike sa cheque, hanggat hindi pinapa-encash yan nung may hawak, kahit hawak na ng ibang tao yung cheque, kung hindi pa niya pinapapalit, hindi pa mababawasan yung balanse niya. Pero pag manager's check, upon issuance, nabawas na yung balanse mo sa bangko. Okay? So next, no? Class, next. What's next dito, no? We have cash in bank. Okay. So pag sinabing cash in bank, ito yung demand or checking deposit, no? Checking account, no? Okay, and yung savings deposit, no? Savings account. Ayan, no? Checking account, demand deposit, or savings account. Yun yung cash in bank mo. Aaralin natin, class, yung concept tsaka reconciliation ng pera sa bangko at cash on hand sa next chapter. Ang tawag doon, bank reconciliation. Okay? So, ito naman, yung cash fund natin. Dalawang klase ang cash fund na bantayan mo. Meron siyang cash fund for short-term obligations. Meron siyang for long-term. No? Okay, class. Kapag cash fund for short-term obligations, ang treatment dito, class, ang treatment dito, cash. Okay? Current asset. Pag long-term obligation yan, class, non-current asset yan. Ano ba yung mga examples ng short-term obligations ng cash fund? Petty cash fund, no? Petty cash fund, travel fund, dividend fund, change fund. Ano yung mga example na? Petty cash fund, travel fund, dividend fund, change fund. Okay? Ano ba yung example ng cash fund for long-term obligations? A very good example of this is sinking fund. No? Sinking fund. Nag-iipon ka for the purpose of paying long-term liabilities. So, paano kung yung utang niya from long-term naging short-term na? Mangyayari, class, malilipat ito sa kabila. So, marireclassify siya dito. Okay, tandaan nyo. Yung classification ng cash fund, no? Yung classification nito, class, no? Yung classification nito ng cash fund, parallel siya. So, if the fund is used in paying current liabilities, current asset yan. Cash siya nun. If the fund is used for the payment of a non-current liabilities, non-current asset siya. Okay? Yun nga lang, class, bantayan mo. Bakit? Kasi may funds class na set aside. No? Set aside for the purchase. For the purchase of non-current asset. Halimbawa, you are setting aside a fund, no, in purchasing a building or in the construction of a building. Non-current asset siya, no? Parallel nga, di ba? Parallel. No? Parallel na classification. Okay? Class, no? Yun yung items considered as cash. No? So, burahin ko muna to for other concepts, no? So, sir, ang broad pala ng cash? Yes. Okay. So, ito class, no? Siyempre, may tinatawag tayong proper cash management, no? So, yung cash management class, may unang part-time discussion ito. Sa proper cash management class, what if, no, meron kang excess cash? Tandaan nyo, class, excessive cash for the business is not good. Ang kaalaman ng marami, pag maraming pera, sobra-sobrang pera, maganda. Actually, hindi. Kasi ang tendency, ang pera, matutulog siya. Magiging idle yan. So, matatalo siya ng inflation, di ba? So, nangyayari, class, yung excess cash, ini-invest. Okay? So, if the excess cash, no, is invested, no, halimbawa, invested, no, to the following. Kapag yung excess cash na invest siya, so number 1, 3 months or less na invest yan, no? Ang classification yan, okay, ang classification ng excess cash, cash equivalents. Okay, cash equivalent. Kasi 3 months or less. Okay, binabili mo siya ng instrument, 3 months or less lang, matured na. Okay? Pag number 2, pag more than 3 months, no? But not exceeding 1 year, is short term, no? Ang classification na niyan, short term investments. Okay? Pero hanggang dyan na lang yan. Kahit pag less than 3 months yan, hindi na siya pwedeng pumanik as cash equivalent. Kasi dapat purchase mo 3 months or less. Hindi na pwede. Number 3, paano kung in-invest mo yung excess cash, pinambili mo ng instrument, more than 1 year, yung maturity. So, ang tawag doon, long-term investments. Okay? Okay. Tignan niyo ito, class. So, ito long-term investments. Is there a chance, sir, na yung more than 1 year, mag-less than 1 year siya at magkakaroon ng reclassification? Pwede. From long-term, magiging siyang short-term. Meaning, from non-current asset, dilipat lang siya sa current asset. Short-term investments. But never, no? Never from short-term to cash equivalent. Hindi ko pwede yun, guys. Okay? So, dun yung para sa excess cash. Ngayon, ito, no? Sir, ano naman ang measurement natin? So, ano ang measurement, no? Of cash. So, how do we measure cash? Okay, ayan. Actually, madali lang to. Ano ang measurement ng class? Tandaan nyo, no? As we go through with the concepts of different assets sa intermediate accounting subject nyo sa akin, lagi mong tinatandaan tong measurement. Kasi accountant ka, you have to consider, no, the proper valuation of the assets that are presented sa financial statements. So, hindi naman lahat given. Sometimes, ikaw mismo yung magme-measure. Okay? Ikaw mismo, ha? So, ito, yung pera, paano mo yun nire-record sa libro? Okay? So, ito yung books of the business, ito yung general journal, tsaka ledger. Paano mo papasok yung pera? Anong basis mo? Halimbawa, ito 1,000, nakatagat ka 1,000. Debit cash, di ba? Debit cash. Isusundan mo lang kung ano yung magkano yung nakasulat. Halimbawa, 1,000 to, di ba? 1,000 to. 1,000 yung nakasulat. So, ang tawag doon, face value. Di ba? Ang basis mo, class, face value. Huh? Written, no? Sa face ng instrument. So, kung cheque yan, ito, cheque ito, class, cheque, nakasulat dito, 1 million, no? Di sulat mo 1 million. Okay? Ngayon, what if, class? What if, foreign currency. So, yung measurement, paano kung foreign currency yung hawak mong pera? Dollars, halimbawa, dollars, halimbawa. Ang basis mo dito, the current exchange rate. Okay? The current exchange rate. Okay? So, kung halimbawa, 1 million pesos, dollars, binigay sa'yo, ngayon, kukonvert mo siya from dollar to peso. Okay? So, kung 50 pesos yan, 50 million pesos. Following the principle, single unit of measurement. Hindi ka pwedeng piso yung nakasulat sa first transaction na susunod. Dollars. Hindi pwede yun. Class, ha? Hindi pwede. Okay? What if you have cash in bank? Kaso, class, no? Yung cash, no, is in a financially distressed company. Ibig sabihin ng financially distressed, di ba, class? Experiencing financial difficulties, so in bankruptcy. Ang measurement mo dito, class, net realizable value. Okay? Kung magkano na lang yung recoverable amount niya, class. Okay? Okay, class? No? So, cash management, measurement of cash. Okay, class? So, madali lang, no? Madali lang. Sir, face value. No? Face value. Foreign currency, no basis mo? Current exchange rate. Okay? Cash in a financial distress company, net realizable value. Yun nga lang, class, bantayin mo. There are also, no, cash in a foreign currency na may legal restriction. So, if legally restricted yung funds mo, isa-set aside mo siya as a non-current asset kung legally restricted dyan, no? Okay? Burahin ko lang to, class, no? Okay na kayo, class? Okay. Ngayon, class, ganito. May tinatawag tayong bank overdraft. Kung may bank draft, merong bank overdraft. Bank draft is cash. Okay? Linawin natin, class, no? Yung bank draft cash. Yan naman yung bank overdraft. From the word over, no? Paano to? Paano nangyari na itong bank overdraft? Ang definition ng bank overdraft, class, no? Cash with credit balance. Ayan, no? Or cash, no, with negative balance. The normal balance of an asset is said to be debit. Pero paano kung negative balance yan, credit yan? Paano to? Actually, class, in reality, bank overdraft is prohibited in the Philippines. So, hindi pwedeng mangyari to. In our country, hindi pwede yan. Pero sa ibang countries, pwede yan. Paano ba nangyayari yon? So, ganito siya. So, halimbawa yung company, no? Meron siyang BDO checking account. Okay? Meron siyang BDO checking account. No? Number 1, tapos BDO checking account number 2. Okay? Tapos meron siyang BPI savings account. Number 3. Okay? Yung BDO checking account niya, class, 1 million yung laman. Yan. Checking account number 2, 500,000. Checking account number 3, negative 400,000. Paano nag-negative? Sir, paano nangyari itong negative 400,000? Ganito yan. Nag-issue siya ng cheque more than its balance. Nag-negative. Inuulit ko, sa Philippines, hindi po pwedeng mangyari yan, yung bank overdraft. So, probably, no, sa ibang country, pwede yan. Kaya naman, kung may bangko ka na iba-iba yung accounts mo, pwede. So, nagkataon, negative siya. Ang tanong, anong treatment natin sa bank overdraft? Okay, the question is, ano treatment? Yan na, anong gagawin mo kapag may bank overdraft, credit or negative balance? Tandaan mo. Kapag may negative balance ka sa bangko, ang treatment mo dito, class, current liability. Yung negative balance mo dyan, class, current liability. No offsetting, class, no offsetting. Allowed. Hindi mo pwedeng i-offset yung negative 400,000 mo dito against your other bank account, no, balances. Ngayon nga lang, for every rule, there's always an exception. You can only offset, no, if the amount is significant, no? If the amount is insignificant or immaterial, no? Pwede mo siyang i-offset provided it is of the same bank. So, halimbawa, 10,000 lang na negative balance yan. And then, parehong BDO naman. Pwede mo na. Yun nga lang, class, yung pagiging material, immaterial, or significant and insignificant is, no, a question of fact. Okay? So, depende, no? Depende, relative yan sa size ng business. Okay? Ngayon, no? So, ang treatment sa bank overdraft, matandaan mo, no? Current liability. Hindi siya i-deduct. Okay? So, what's next, no? These are other items, actually. We have compensating balance. Ano ba itong compensating balance na to? Sir, parang medyo ganyan, sir. Ang dami naming bagong terms na naaaral ngayon. Oo. This is not, this subject is really different, totally different from your basic accounting. Okay? So, talagang kailangan nagbabasa talaga tayo dito. So, ano yung compensating balance? Paano yan? So, ganito, no? Class, ganito. Ang compensating balance, nangyayari yan. Halimbawa, ito yung borrower, no? Borrower. Tapos, ito yung creditor. Okay? So, halimbawa, when si corporation, no, applied for a bank loan sa BPI. Ayan. So, nangutang ako ng 1 million pesos. Okay, halimbawa lang. Okay? So, dun sa 1 million pesos, kapag utang ako ng BPI, anong gagawin niya? Most likely, ipapasok niya yan sa bank account ko sa kanilang branch. So, kung wala akong bank account sa kanila, pwede sila mag-issue ng cheque. But, what they normally do is, i-open ka nila ng sarili mong account sa kanilang branch if ever wala kang account. Kaya ano gagawin nila, class? Pwedeng magkaroon kasi ng agreement dun sa loan, no? Pwedeng magkaroon ng agreement sa loan ninyo na may portion, no? May percentage or certain amount of that loan na hindi mo pwedeng i-withdraw. Okay? So, ang tawag doon, compensating balance. So, So, may portion na hindi mo ma-withdraw. Yun nga lang, class, ang classification kasi ng compensating balance, pwedeng formal or informal, no? Compensating balance. Ibig sabihin, pag sinabing formal, legally restricted, class, no? Yung kanyang pag-withdraw or pag-use. Pag informal, not legally restricted. Okay? So, what would be the treatment for this? Kapag informal, yung compensating balance, informal, ibig sabihin, verbatim agreement lang, wala naman written agreement, no? Halimbawa lang. Kapag ganyan, ang treatment mo dito, cash. It's still part of the cash. No? So, 1 million buo ang cash na i-record ni Wensi Corporation. What if legally restricted yan? Depende. Kung short-term loan or long-term loan yan. Okay? Short-term or long-term loan. Kapag short-term loan yan, ang classification mo dun sa compensating balance, current asset, short-term investment. Kapag long-term yan, no, compensating balance classified as non-current asset, long-term investment. Okay? So that would be for bank overdraft, treatment, current liability. Compensating balance, depende kung informal or not legally restricted or legally restricted. Okay? Pag not legally restricted, cash. Pag legally restricted, hindi yan kasali sa cash. Depende kung yung utang short-term, current asset siya. Pag long-term, non-current asset. Okay? Okay, class? Okay? Okay, kumata na? So, what's next, no? What's next? Sir, types of checks. So, pag-usapan naman natin yung iba-ibang klase ng cheque, no? Types of checks, no? May different, no? Treatment. Kaya nga. Let's start with number 1. Okay? Ano yung una? Let's have undelivered check. Undelivered check. Pangalawa, post-dated check. Okay? Pangalawa, post-dated check. Okay? Pangatlo, stay check. Yan. Kasi ganito, di ba? Ganito. As a rule, all, no, checks received, 'di ba dapat kasali yan, no? And all checks issued, deduction yan, 'di ba, class? Pag on hand, pera yan. Pag nasa nilang inisyu yan sa labas, deduction yan, 'di ba? Ganyan ang concept ng cheque. Ngayon, class, anong treatment ng mga to? Tandaan mo, class, yung undelivered check, ibig sabihin ng undelivered check ganito. Nag-issue ka na ng cheque, ibig sabihin, class, no? So, ganito mangyayari, no? So, let's have original entry. So, original entry. Tapos, inote mo yung adjustment. Adjustment and treatment. Okay? Adjustment and treatment. So, ganito. Pag nag-issue ka ng cheque, di ba ang entry mo, debit, accounts payable, no? Kung magbabayad ka ng utang, credit, cash in bank. Di ba? Bakit cash in bank? Kasi cheque yan. Ganito mangyayari. Nag-issue ka nga ng cheque. Okay, nag-issue tayo ng cheque, no? Ikaw ang babayaran ko ng utang. So, nung in-issue ko yung cheque, tandaan nyo, upon issuance of the cheque, i-record ko na sa books ng business. Debit, accounts payable, credit, cash in bank. Okay? Ngayon, class, unfortunately, Here comes end of the year, December 31, end of reporting period. Yung cheque, hindi na padala, no? Hindi na padala ng mailman or ng courier, no? Hindi na padala sa'yo bilang recipient ng cheque. Question. Di na kayo yung custody ng cheque. Nasa akin, undelivered nga, di ba? Pera mo na ba yun? Pera mo ba na ba yun? Hindi pa. Pera ko pa yun. Kasi nga, nasa akin pa yung cheque. Paano mo papapalit yung cheque wala naman sa custody mo? Nasa akin. So, pera ko pa yun. So, I have to bring back, no, the balance sa cash. So, i-reverse mo to. So, ang adjustment mo dito, debit cash in bank, credit accounts payable. So, ang treatment mo dito, class, increase sa cash. Undelivered check increases your cash balance. Babalik eh, di ba? Yun nga lang, babalik din yung utang mo. Di ba? Babalik din yung utang mo. Next, post-dated check. Paano naman ito post-dated check? So, ganito. Nag-issue ka ng check. Nag-issue ako ng check ulit para sa'yo, no? So, babayaran ko yung utang ko sa'yo. Debit accounts payable ulit. Ayan. Credit cash in bank. Ayan. Ha? So, nabawas. Yun nga lang, class. Ito nangyari. Yung cheque na-deliver na sa'yo. Okay. Na-deliver sa'yo yung cheque. Halimbawa, ito yung cheque. No? Na-deliver sa'yo. Okay? Kaso, class. No? Kaso nangyari. Naka-date siya. March 1, 2021. March 1. Ang tawag doon, post-dated. Inissue mo yung cheque in advance, but you cannot easily encash this through the bank. Kasi nga, post-dated siya. Kahit hawak mo yung pera, hindi mo rin masasabing iyo yan agad. No? May mga bagay na nasa tabi mo na, pero hindi mo ma-claim o masabing iyo siya. Okay? So, post-dated check. Nasa kamay mo na. Pero hindi mo pakinabangan, hindi mo magamit. Diba? Hindi mo masabing iyo. Hindi mo mapapalit. Diba? Hindi mo panintigan. So, anong gagawin mo sa checking hawak mo? Ano bang araw ngayon? Halimbawa, kung yung araw ngayon, February o January 2021, March 1 yung date ng cheque. Mapapapalit mo ba yan sa bangko? Punta ka ng bangko. Ito po yung cheque, sir. Sir, ito po yung cheque. Sabi mo, sir, ito po yung cheque, sir. Sabi mo sa bangko, papalit ko po. Ano sagot sa'yo ng teller? Ay, paano ko po papalitan to? Hindi pa naman po siya nakadate ngayon. Maghintay po kayo. Ng kailan? March 1. Maghihintay ka. So, question. Kung yung cheque, March 1, 2021, at gagawa ka ng report ng December 31, 2020, even if this were already issued to the recipient, to the payee, kanino pa rin yung pera? Sa issuer pa rin. Yung pera nasa issuer pa rin. So, anong diskarte dito, class? Ibabalik mo yung pera sa'yo. Debit cash in bank. Credit accounts payable. So, increase ulit yung cash mo. Mag-i-increase ulit yung cash mo. Tandaan nyo, yung addition dito kay issuer. Okay, class? Sa issuer ng check, increase sa cash. Okay? Sa issuer or maker ng check, increase sa cash. Okay? Balik mo. Kapag nag-March 1 na yan, doon mo babawas yung cash mo. Haling huli, still check. O ganito, libawa lang, December 31, class na ngayon, Gawa ko yung report. Pero bago yun, 6 months earlier, sa December 31, halimbawa lang, June 30, 2020, last year, Inissuean kita ng cheque, 1 million. So, ang entry ko sa iyo, class, debit, accounts payable, or expense, credit cash in bank. Okay. mangyayari, class? Hindi mo napapalit yung pera. Kaya ang tawag doon, still check. Hindi mo napapalit. Still check means checks that are still outstanding. Hindi mo napapalit. We have the banking rule. If the check is, no, or if the check, you know, is, has not been encashed, no, for 6 months, it is considered to be stale. Ang ibig sabihin nun, hindi mo na pwedeng papalit. So, wag mo paabutin ng 6 months yung cheque para hindi siya umabot ng or maging classified as still check. So, mangyayari, yung issuer dito, babalik sa kanya yung pera. Or i-adjust niya yung pera niya sa bangko, addition, debit, cash in bank. The question here is, yung bang recipient ng cheque, pinabayaan na lang niya. Kapag delete go na lang kasi niya yan, class, ang treatment dito, credit miscellaneous income. No? Miscellaneous income. Pag naman, material yan, may humahabol pa rin, ibabalik mo siya as accounts payable. Anong napansin nyo, class? Anong napansin nyo? Yung tatlong ito, ang effect niya, addition sa issuer. Tapos babalik mo yung corresponding accounts, related accounts payable. No? Ganun lang siya. Okay? Undelivered check, post-dated, still checks. Okay? So, let's continue. No? Okay lang kayo, class? Okay lang? Okay lang, uy. Uy, okay lang, uy. Okay kayo? Okay. So, what's next? No? Yung accounting for shortage and overage. Okay? So, ano ba yung shortage tsaka overage? Kapag shortage, class, ibig sabihin, pag shortage, no? Yung cash per record, yung nasa libro, nakasulat, mas mataas siya dun sa physical count. Ano ibig sabihin? Dapat 100,000, halimbawa lang, no? Dapat 100,000 yung pera. Pero nung binilang mo, 98,500 lang na nagbilang. So may shortage, may kulang, di ba? Okay. Pag overage naman, baliktad, no? Yung cash per record, no, per record, mas mababa, no, dun sa physical count. Big sabihin nito, sobra, overage. So, halimbawa, yung cash per record, 100,000, pero yung physical count, 101,000. Ayan. Tandaan nyo, ina-adjust natin yung cash per record dun sa physical count. So, anong mangyayari? So, anong entry mo dito? So, ano yung mga entries dito, class? Ang entries dito, i-adjust mo yung cash. So, mangyayari, credit cash, bawasan mo, no? 1,500. Kasi may difference. Debit cash short, no? Or overage. Or cash shortage na lang. Cash shortage. 1,500. Temporary account yan. Tapos anong gagawin mo? Yung cash shortage na 1,500 dito, i-close mo siya. Credit cash shortage or overage na class, 1,500. Saan mo i-debit? Depende. Class, no? If fault ni cashier, due from cashier, no? 1,500. But if, no, hindi naman, it was proven that the cashier, no, is in good faith, ang treatment doon, class, loss. Okay? So, ganun siya. So, due from cashier or loss. So, it depends who is at fault. Okay? Kapag naman overage, baliktad lang yung entry. I-adjust mo yung 100,000 sa 101. So, debit cash, 1,000. Credit cash overage, 1,000. Okay? Yung 1,000, kayo may bibigay or i-close. So, debit cash overage, 1,000, no? Ang credit dyan ganito. Yung bang 1,000, may nagki-claim. O pera ba yan ni cashier? Kung pera yan ni cashier, class, payable to cashier, no? So, payable to cashier, no? Okay, what if hindi naman para siya pera ni cashier? So, in good faith si cashier, no? Hindi naman sa kanya yan. Income siya, no? Credit income, 1,000. Tatandaan nyo lang, class. Tatandaan nyo lang, no? Kapag shortage, kapag at fault si cashier, receivable, due from cashier. If not at fault, loss of the business. Okay? If overage naman yan. If this is the money of the cashier, payable to cashier. If not, this is an extra income of the company kasi sumobra yung na-collector nila. Okay? So I think I'm done with the first set of learning objectives, no? Nasa bandang huling part na tayo. So ano naman yung susunod, sir? Ano naman yung susunod? Basahin natin yung learning objective dito. So, sabi dito, class, sabi dito, no? To understand the impress system of internal control. Ano ba itong impress system na to, sir? Impress system, no? Of internal control. Yung impress system of internal control kasi, we are talking about, class, no? Proper control of cash. Or proper control over cash. Ano yung impress system na to? Tandaan mo tong impress system, no? May statement kasi yan na sinusunod, no? Or kumaga, this is the principle being followed, no, by businesses. Ano yung principle na ito, class? Tandaan nyo, no? All cash receipts, no, shall be, no, or should be deposited intact. Sabi niya, no? And all cash disbursements should be made, no? By check, means of check, no, class? Anong ibig sabihin? As a general rule, all collections of the company, regardless if these are cash or checks and any other, no, negotiable instruments, all must be deposited in the bank. Okay, pwedeng pumunta yung armored van ng company, ng bangko, sino ko kolekta ng cash, or mismong ikaw mismo, i-remit mo sa bangko. Okay? That's an application of impress system, a good internal control. No? Lahat na nakolekta, ipapasok lahat, i-remit siya. Ni 5 dapat walang matira. Everyday yan. Everyday, no? Everyday. Ngayon, class, when you pay expenses, no, for the business, you need to issue a check. So, lahat check din. Hindi pwedeng mag-withdraw ka tapos magbabayad ka na. Okay, ganun siya lagi. Para yung audit trail, no, may makikita nila, class, matatrace nila saan napupunta lahat ng expenses. Kasi, nai-issue ng check eh. Alam kung sino yung mga intended recipient. madaling makita kung may anomalya. Ngayon, class, yun nga lang. Ang problema dito, class, the problem arises here when it comes to small expenses. So, let's say, class, let's say you need to pay 30 pesos worth of tools. Kaya halimbawa, you need to pay for the transportation expenses of your liaison officer. Diba? May small repairs lang. You need to pay 50 pesos, 300 pesos. The question is it practical to use this check booklet that I have with me right now? Dapat ba issuean ko ng check yan? 50 pesos, 100 pesos? Do you know how much the cost of each check, class, na binabayaran? 1 peso, 2 pesos per check, class. Bisa 3 pesos pa. Okay, may additional charges kapag mag-ihingi ka ng booklet, class. Yung 50 booklets, you have to pay 100 pesos, 200 pesos. So, nasa 2 pesos to 4 pesos kada check. And if you are paying 100 pesos, issuean mo pa ng check yan? Try mo kaya, class. Pumunta ka ng palengke, sakay ka ng jeep, bayad mo sa konduktor o sa driver, pamasahe mo 7 pesos. Anong pangalan niyo po? Sulatan mo siya ng check. Anong gagawin niya sa'yo? Iyahampas niya yung check sa'yo, di ba? Bakit, class? Siyempre, it's impractical, no? So, whenever you have small expenses, it is impractical to issue a check, di ba? Impractical to issue a check. So, in this situation, paano dapat mong gawin? Kung hindi pwede to, violation yun, dapat check di ba? There is an exception. So, mangyayari, instead, you have to establish this what we call petty cash fund. Petty cash fund. Kaya sinabing petty cash fund yan. Petty means small. So, petty cash fund means cash fund for small expenses. Okay? Cash fund for petty disbursements. Okay, class? So, ngayon, for the second learning last learning objective, anong sabi dito? To know the accounting for petty cash fund. Nasa huling part na tayo, class, yung petty cash fund mo. So, yung petty cash fund mo dito, class, may dalawang methods yan. May dalawang methods yan. Yung impress fund system. So, impress fund system. At may tinatawag tayong fluctuating fund system. Saan sila nagkakaiba? Sa journal entries. Bakit? Papaano yun? Yung impress fund system kasi, ganito siya. Yung impress fund, na-summarize lang muna natin. Saka yung fluctuating. Yung impress fund system kasi, class, ganito. Kapag nag-issue siya or nagbayad siya ng expenses, it's through a memorandum entry. Only if there is replenishment, doon lang siya mag-recognize ng expenses. Pag fluctuating naman, class, nag-record siya ng expenses basta may nilabas na pera. Fluctuating yung balance niya. Itong impress fund, nag-recognize ka lang kapag may replenishment. Okay? So, let's differentiate the two, So, syempre, yung first part, to set up, petty cash fund. So, in setting up the petty cash fund, ang entry nyo parehas lang. Debit petty cash fund, ayan, petty cash fund, credit cash in bank. So, mag-issue tayo ng cheque sa petty cash custodian. So, petty cash custodian, yung nagmamahala ng petty cash fund mo. So, same lang, Same lang. Debit petty cash fund. Ayan, Credit cash in bank. Parehas lang, Parehas lang. Pangalawa, to record payment of expenses. To record payment of expenses. Halimbawa, 100,000, 3,000. Dito class, memorandum entry. Memorandum entry lang siya sa Impress Fund System. Sa kanya class, debit expenses, credit petty cash fund. Ayan, nagpa-fluctuate siya, no? Sir, ba't ganon? Ba't yung Impress Fund System memo entry? Ganito kasi. Pangatlo, sa replenishment. So, replenishment of fund. Sa replenishment of fund class. Doon siya mag-recognize ng expense. So, kulang siya ng 3,000. So, debit expenses, credit cash in bank. Okay? Replenishment means, no, bringing back the fund, no, in its original balance. So, dito, class, ang entry niya, debit petty cash fund, credit cash in bank. Okay, you might be, no, confused as regards to the arrangement of the the entries. Ayan. Okay, so para hindi tayo malito, no? Ayan yung replenishment. Okay, class? Okay ba? No? So, kapag naman class, no, nagkaroon ng increase or decrease in funding, parehas lang sila. So, yung increase or decrease in funding, parehas lang. Paano yun? So, kapag increase, debit, petty cash fund, credit cash in bank. Okay? Pag decrease naman, class, no, debit cash in bank, credit petty cash fund. So, same lang. Dito, same lang. Yan, no? So, that ends our discussion for the cash and cash equivalent. So, just imagine, no, when you prepare financial statements ng cash and cash equivalents, this is your first line item, cash and cash equivalents. The details should be, no, supported by notes to financial statements. So, dami, no? Medyo malawak pala yung cash and cash equivalents. Just imagine, pera lang yan, no? So, class, after this meeting, no, I am advising you to read again the chapter related to our topic today and try to answer some problems, no? End of the chapter problems, particularly yung mga multiple choices. Okay? So, thank you so much, class, no? Mag-iingat kayo. Okay? God bless. Mag-CPA tayo.